Alan Solarsh here, the Passive Income Guru. In this video tutorial explains to you how to make exponential growth with the best Forex EA. Right, so this video is going to show you how to make a little bit of exponential growth if the EA goes in the opposite direction to what you've set it up to go. So I've set my EA up to buy. Now, if the trend changes, your EA will automatically kick into a martingale strategy, and it'll start selling. It'll start buying multiple times until it's in the normal martingale fashion, which is not really what you want to do. You want to be scalping the market. So we actually set up the EA over here for it to start scalping the market in a north direction. And what happened is that the currency actually started to tank. So I paused the EA, and then what I did is over here, when I hit structure, you can see it's a support line over here. When that structure was broken, so in other words, when the price went below that support line, I then opened up a couple of manual trades. So what size manual trade did I open up to counter this trend? So what I did is that I added up all of my open buy trades, these buy trades over here, not the hedge, just the open buy trades that were created by the EA. So if you go onto your calculator, you can go and put in your first lot size that was opened by the EA. Mine is 5.4, and it opened up 4 trades. So let's go and just check this. So over here, so it opened up a 5.4, 7.56, a 10.58, and a 14.81. So I added up all these lot sizes. Let's just redo that. I added up these lot sizes, and I got to a lot size of 38.6, and I placed a trade of 38.6 over here, as you can see. Okay. Now, what you can do at this point is you can just log into your VPS and click on Expert Advisors and click on Properties. So please pause the video. Please go and do those steps now. Once done, you can come back to this video and resume the video. Please click on Commons. Make sure that Allow Live Trading is set. Please pause the video. Go and do that step now. Once done, you can come back to this video and resume the video. The next step is to click on Inputs, and then where it says your lot size, change that to 0.01. So please pause the video. Please go and do that step now. Once done, you can come back to this video and resume the video. The next step is you can save. Make sure that your equity protection is off. So please pause the video. Go and change those settings now. Once done, you can come back to this video and resume the video. The next step is to save your preset. So I've saved mine at 0.01. So let's do that again. So it's 2020 0.01. 0.01, and this is the buy EA. So I'm just going to click on save, and you can do the same. So please pause the video. Please go and do those steps now. Once done, you can come back to this video and resume the video. And then you can click on OK. So please pause the video, go and make sure that all those steps are done. Once done, you can come back to this video and resume the video. Now, you must make sure that you have notifications enabled on your phone, so that when the next trade opens, you'll get pinged on your phone. So if I test it, if I go to my chats on my phone, let's go and do that again. So here are my notifications on my phone. So let's just delete everything so you can see the new message is going to come here. So when I say test, you'll notice that it comes over here, and this is the new notification, and my phone will ping telling me that a new trade is opened. Okay, so every time a new trade is opened in the buy direction, obviously because the buy EA is on, okay, what you're going to do is you're then going to open up a sell trade for the next lot size. So here's the next lot size. So the next lot size, so if it's, what was mine? Mine was, let's have a look, 5.4. So mine was 5.4. You must put in what yours is. Click enter. Okay, so my next lot size after the 14.81 is 20.74, and I've opened that trade over there. I opened the 38.36 twice in error, so you can, I should actually close one out because I'm over leveraged a bit, but I'm okay with that. I'm just going to leave that open. So to open a trade, you can click on the plus sign. This is on an iPhone. Okay, I'm not sure how it works on an Android. You need to Google that. Or go to YouTube and go and check how to place a trade on an Android phone. You need to check that market execution is set, and then make sure that it says Euro, US dollar, or the currency that you're going to be trading. When you first open it up, it's going to default to AUD NZD, and don't place a trade for AUD NZD because you don't know what's happening with that currency. You must make sure that you're opening a trade for the currency that you are going to be trading in this case it's Euro, US dollar. Okay, and then over here you can put in the lot size that you're going to be trading. So my next trade is 29.74. Let's just make sure that that is correct. 29.74. So I've got the 20.74 open. The next trade is 29.04, but I'm not going to open it because I've already got a 38 open. So the next trade that I'm going to open is actually a 40.46. In your case, you will go in order and in sequence. So you'll just change that to the next sequence. So mine is going to be 40.46, and I'm going to exit. I'm going to click on the left button here to exit. Now, when you click on the plus sign over here, you'll notice that it has saved my settings. So what have I done? I've basically set up my phone, getting ready for the next trade to be executed, so that I don't panic and I don't make mistakes. So I've done everything calmly, okay, and I'm waiting for the next trade to open. So as soon as the next buy trade opens, it'll be actually not the next trade for me. For you, it'll be the next trade. For me, it'll be two trades off past that because I've got 238. So I'm waiting for one more trade a trade to open, and then on the next trade that opens, I will then open another sell trade. Okay, and I'll do that 4 times. Once I've done that 4 times, I will then log into the VPS, of which I'm going to do a video. I'm going to do an extension of this video and show you the process once if that trade does open. So if 4 trades open, I will then right click on my expert advisor, I'll click on properties, I'll click on commons, and I will disable the allow live trading so that no more trades can actually open. Okay, now the reason I'll do that is, number one, I'm hedged. So remember that these trades, okay, added together equals the 38.36. So that hedges my account. The next trade that opens, okay, is the trade that's actually going to start making profit once I close out these trades. So all my sell trades will eventually outnumber my negative trades. When the trend reverses, that means, how will I know when the trend is reversed? So let's go to my phone and we'll just enlarge it. So we'll know when the trend reverses. So let's say, let's take a picture. Let's take a picture and let's start drawing for you. So let's say we get some more candles that open here. When the 8 exponential moving average, that's the red and white dotted line, this red and white dotted line, catches up with the candles, and then I get a green candle, okay, let's just erase that. So when the candle goes above the 8 exponential moving average, I want the 2 candles to open above. I want that's the first candle that's gone above the 8 exponential moving average, and then when the second candle, when this candle opens, okay, above the 8 exponential moving average, I will then remove, okay, I will then close out all my trades automatically. But I'm going to go through this process with you. Right, so the EA has opened up another trade, which is 1.92. It's the 0.2 buy trade over here. So what I did is I actually closed out 2 of my open trades. 2 of my open trades over here, the 0.4, yeah, the 5.4 I closed out, and I think I'm going to close out another trade right now. I'm going to close out the 7.56. This is optional. You can do this. I'm going to do it so that now the reason I am doing it is so that these trades don't get any bigger. Okay, so I'm actually just limiting my loss there. You can actually start from the lowest to the highest, so that you limit your exposure getting bigger and bigger. So you can start from the biggest trade to the smallest trade and work your way that way, or you can go from the smallest trade to the biggest trade. I think on my next video, on my next trading session, when I get into this situation again, I'm actually going to close out from my biggest lot to my smallest lot next time round. So I've now, as you can see, the next trade is opened, which is the 0.02 over there, and then I opened my next trade, which is a 40.46. So let's go back to the calculator and let's prepare MT4 to open up the next trade. Right, now before I do that, before I go and set up my MT4 for the next trade, I'd like to show you something, and this is very important that you need to do on your charts. You need to look back in the past and see where your lowest points are in relation to the price. So as you can see here, this is, let's just enlarge that so that you can see what I'm talking about. Right, so a point of support is basically when two or more candles or wicks touch that point. So if you go back that's when a trend line is created. So if you go back in the past, you can see that this line, okay, this green line has been touched many times, which makes it a structure, a support line. So let's go back over to here, and I'll show you what you need to be looking out for. Now, instead of placing your next trade, because what can happen is that the price can actually bounce off this support line and then retrace north, and then this trade, this 40.46, will actually be in a negative, and that's not what you want. You want all your trades to be in a positive and in blue. So I've actually taken quite a risk here by opening up this trade, so you need to trade with care. The conservative thing to do here would be to wait for the price to drop 5 pips below this support line. So it would be actually 1.0870. that you ignore this last decimal over here, the 4. Okay, you ignore that. So the points work, the pips work from the second last digit, always on a currency. So it would be 5 pips lower than this support line. That's when theoretically, for a conservative trader, you would then open that trade. So when the price hits 1.0870, you will then close out, you will then open up that trade, and if you like, close out one of those open trades that are in blue. Okay, it's all to do with your own risk profile, trading appetite, etc. So as you can see, the price is like bouncing up and down there. So possibly if we do go north, I may just close out this 40.46 in a slight profit or a slight loss, and then I'll wait for the price then to break below the 5 pips below my support line, and then I'll reopen the 40.46. So let's go back now, and let's go and prepare MT4 for the next trade that's going to open. Right, so the next trade to open will be a 56.92. So we'll just go and click on the trade icon over there, and then we'll change this number, 0.92, 56.92. So there we go. We've now set it up, and if you hit the back arrow over there, and then you hit on the trade button again, you'll notice that my 56.92 has been saved, and when I'm ready, when the next trade opens, I'll just click on the sell button, and I'll do this very calmly. So carry on watching the video, and I hope that you get the hang of this. Right, so another trade is opened, and the price is actually broken way below that green line that we drew. So you can see that was my support resistance line. It dropped through the 5 pips, and then a new trade opened, and then I opened up a manual trade myself to the next lot size. So let's just go back there. As you can see, I've opened up the 56.92. I also closed out another trade of mine. I closed out the 14.81. So I basically closed out all my red trades, my trades that were in red, so they can't create more drawdown for me, and which means that more of my money is involved in trades. So now I've got a lot of open trades that are going into red. So let's just calculate it. I've got 540, 640, call it 700, 770. I've got $770 okay, in profit, minus $300. So 770 minus 300, what is that? That's 400 in profit. And then if we go to my history, I'm minus 730. So I've still got a way to go before I can actually close these trades out. So I'm down about $400 still. So I've got to wait until, as I said, the when the trend reverses and goes above the 8 exponential moving average, then I will hopefully get out of this trade and make a decent profit, which I'm hoping, because the currency has actually gone through this support line, over here, the next support line. So here's where the next support line is. It's way down here. So if we actually drop that down, and then we can draw a line to work out how many pips that is from the price. So there to there, in the top left hand corner, you can see that it's 80 pips, and that 80 pips is going to make me a lot of money with the current trades that I have open. So I'm done opening trades at the moment. In fact, I've done opening trades, period. I've got 5 trades that I've opened manually that have gone into blue. So what I'm going to do is I'm now going to disable the EA, and this is how you disable the EA. So you log into your VPS. So please pause the video, please log into your VPS now. Once done, you can come back to this video and resume the video. You can click on Expert Advisors and then Properties. Please pause the video, go and do those steps now. Once done, you can come back to this video and resume the video. Please click on Commons and then uncheck where it says Allow Live Trading. So please pause the video, please go and do those 2 steps now. Once done, you can come back to this video and resume the video. Now before you click on OK, you can see here in the top right hand corner there is a smiley face. Okay, now when I click on the OK button, that smiley face is going to turn into an unhappy face. There it goes. And now what this means is that no more trades will open on this with this EA anymore. And what that means is now these trades over here, these blue trades, hopefully will carry on going blue. I can see that the price is reversing just a little bit. So if we go to the chart, you can see, as I said, it was on a support line, which was that support line over there. So if we look left, I said to you that it may actually bounce off that support line, which it is. It seems to be bouncing off that support line. So I may have to close that trade out in a loss, but we'll see how that goes. There it is. So there's the wonder why it's bouncing like that. So there's the price. And it's hovering over here right now, and this is a big support line. You can see that there are many points that have touched it, so the price may go down to 1.08501 and then start retracing back north. So I need to watch that very carefully. Maybe I was a bit rambunctious opening that last trade. I should have waited until the price actually dropped 5 pips below this level before I opened that last trade. But we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we'll go into a profit, and it'll carry on going south. So I'm done opening trades. So if you're done opening trades, follow those procedures to pause your EA, and then you can carry on watching this video. And now I'm just going to reap the benefits of all these trades going into positive. So as you can see, this last trade that we just opened has just gone into $80 profit. These trades are now screaming blue. So it's 369, 367, it's 800, it's 900, it's $1,000 profit. Minus the 300 is minus 700, which basically, if I go to the history, it now cancels out my trades that I closed out in a loss. So I'm now at a break-even point, and now I'm going to start reaping the benefits of the currency going further south, and we're going to be making exponential growth in this account right now, which is absolutely phenomenal. Okay, so there's an announcement this evening, as you can see from my FX book. It's the US dollar rate change, the interest rate change, which is happening now. So at 2000 hours it'll be announced, and it's now 20 past 6. So I decided that now's a good time to get out of my trade in case that the price reverses. Now, I believe that the price is going south like it is because of the interest rate change, and when the interest rate change comes out and it's announced, the euro US dollar is going to spike north, and all my trades and my profits would have gone into negative, and I would have had to hedge my account again. So let's look at the account for today. So today's trades, we did quite well. We made $191 profit. I wanted to make a hell of a lot more. I think I could have made between $500 to about $1,000 today, but because of the interest rate announcement, I decided to not gamble, be conservative, and just get out of the trade. And we can look at the month's profit. So let's look at the month's profit to give you an idea of what's going on with this account. So for the month, we've made $1,348, which is absolutely excellent. The EA costs $147 per month. I just made 10 times more than that, or 9.5 times more than that. This method is an absolute winner, and I highly recommend it. So what I've done now is I've reset my EA back to normal EA. It can start trading normally. I'm using strategy 3, which is the normal martingale strategy, which means that the EA is going to be trading 100% automated from now on. I'll be watching, monitoring my exposure, and when my exposure hits about 10% or 4 or 5 open trades, I'll then change my strategy over to a manual, semi-manual, semi-automatic, which means 95% automatic, 5% manual trades, and I'll then make an extra $500 to $1,000. So this strategy of 95% automated and 5% manual trades will probably yield a profit of between 50 to 200% profit per month. So for the month, as you can see, the capital is $5,000. So let's check it out. $5,000, $5,300, and we've already made $1,348. So $1,348 divided by 5,330 equals times 100. So we've already made 25% profit on this account for the month, which is fabulous. So and we're only 18 days in, and I've only really been using this strategy. I've only used the strategy twice, and I believe that you can use the strategy about 4 or 5 times during the month. So you can work that out on an exponential growth factor, and you'll probably get about between 100 to 200% profit per month. I highly recommend that you learn this strategy and implement it, and start making exponential growth on your account. So if you enjoyed this video, please follow the steps on the rest of the video. Before you go, if you'd like to earn a little bit of Bitcoin, I give away 0.005 of a Bitcoin every single Friday to a random subscriber. If you'd like to earn that, there's a couple of things that you need to do. You need to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and how you do that is you just mouse over the video that you're watching, and in the bottom right-hand corner of the video is a YouTube icon. Click that icon now, so please pause the video, go and do that step now. Once done, you can come back to this video and resume the video. Now, if you're not already logged into your Gmail account, then you'd need to log into your Gmail account. Now, below the video that you're watching on YouTube, there is a subscribe button. So what you do is you click on that subscribe button, and then next to the subscribe button is a bell icon. You can click on the bell icon. So please pause the video, go and do those steps now. Once done, you can come back to this video and resume the video. The next thing that you do is you need to give a thumbs up, and then in the comment section, which is over here, you can leave a positive comment together with your Bitcoin wallet address. Now, you have to follow the steps exactly to be able to get that prize. So you need to subscribe, you need to hit the bell icon, you need to give a thumbs up, and you need to leave a positive comment with your Bitcoin wallet address. Only then are you entered into the competition and are eligible to win a prize if chosen. So if you want to win 0.005 of a Bitcoin, I highly recommend that you follow those steps, and then you'll be eligible to win that prize. So good luck, and I hope you win that prize. And if you do, remember to invest it in a passive income stream, and I'll see you on the next video.